Hello everybody, what is up? Today I am testing to see if the Minecraft African village, otherwise known as the Savanna biome village, can survive against a raid on its own. Now if you're brand new to this, I'll quickly explain. We take the iron golem, we put him on a leash, and then we start a raid, and every time this guy dies, we just respawn him back, and we basically see whether he can defeat all of the pillagers, or I guess illagers, before the village completely dies out. I guess without further ado, let's get straight to it. Wait, does this even work? No, I don't think you do it like this. I think you drink the thing. What's it called? Oh, I guess I can do that. I'm on normal difficulty, but we're still gonna drink the worst one. Was it always like that? Did they always have like the 5 bad omen variants, or is that brand new? I'm not really sure. Like in terms of the bottles you can drink, I mean. So per usual, the Iron Golem goes after all of the insignificant slimes compared to what's really important, which are the village killers. And I think they're coming from over here. So you are coming with me over here. And no, not that. You're going after this. This is already... I would actually say that this is like off to a worse start, but it really isn't, because they haven't, as far as I'm aware, they haven't killed any villagers yet. So really it's not on a bad start. But this is not looking very promising if this is foreshadowing. Man, that took forever. And then he died, so that's the first Iron Golem down. We're throwing the other one into here. I do not keep track of how many Iron Golems we go through. I'm not doing that. Alright, here's the next wave. This one's going to be a little more tougher. You're probably going to die several times, if I'm being honest. So I'm already seeing what could be a bad thing. He's distracted by all of these guys while the Vindicators are running into the village and already going after the villagers. Oh, and he died instantly. I don't think any villagers died, believe it or not. Usually I have a little look around the village before I actually put it under a raid when I do these videos. I didn't this time though. And the reason being, there's not really much else that's different with this village compared to the other villages. However, what's interesting is, well, it's getting very foggy. I haven't used these shaders in I don't know how long. You know what, I should probably go into F1. I don't know what I'm doing. He handled that wave pretty well considering how much was really in it. He now has the witches to deal with, and on top of that, it is going to be nighttime soon. And that's going to make things a little more difficult. I think mainly because he's going to be getting distracted, but also because, you know, you got zombies and stuff. You got a Vindicator taking down one of the villagers, so that is a villager down. I didn't count how many villagers were in the village, unfortunately. This village technically is better off to survive a raid than a desert village, and that's because, it's kind of weird, but it's because they actually don't have, or at least as far as I'm aware, most of the buildings in the desert village don't have windows. And you would think that they do because of all the sand that they've got around them. I mean, it makes sense, right? That was just kind of unlucky, I think. Unfortunately, yeah, they don't have windows. I believe this is the final wave, and I honestly don't know how many villagers are left. This is a kind of rather shoddy village, and it doesn't help when Iron Golem's going after mainly non-illager related monsters. There's no real like advantage or really any real differences compared to the Plains village in terms of what could be tactical, I guess, in helping defend the village. The desert village, you know, it had the cactus all around, but it didn't have the windows. This doesn't really have anything different. He's constantly getting distracted by the Vexes, and I'm not surprised about that. We're gonna keep trying, though. I mean, we're very close to the end. I think the last pillager is being a bystander and watching. I'll let him go after the Vexes, because the Vexes are also a threat. Now there's... Oh, he's coming in now. There is one more pillager left, and it's not the Vexes. The Vexes don't really technically count. Well, it's time to play hide and seek to try to find where this last guy is hiding. Ignore the skeletons, they're not important right now. Oh, he's a Vindicator. That's really bad, actually. That's really bad. And he's going after a baby. Okay, that was not the final wave. I fibbed. This is not at all the final wave. This could be what takes the village out, and that would be kind of sad if that's how it ends. Because, I mean, they got to the last wave, but I don't know. I'm seeing a bunch of villagers getting chased down right now by all sorts of stuff. I don't want to be doubtful. We have not seen a village fail this challenge yet. How many villagers could there be left? There's got to be one. Again, I didn't count. There has to be only... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead and take out... No, not the zombie. I see a zombie villager in the distance. Alright, we're gonna quickly take you over here. Man, he is really getting ganged up on right now. I mean, we're getting there, but it is taking some time. And these Vexes really don't help the situation. None of this really helps the situation. It just looks like it looks like it's only the Pillager and the Witch. So they may have actually made it through this. And what do you know? I think, yeah, they did. Somehow, it's getting pretty ugly looking at the end, but it looks like, despite all odds, the Savanna village can, in theory, survive against the raid on its own. So that's one villager. That's a baby villager. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna search every house. It's really looking like that was the only villager. This is the last house? Yeah, okay. That was the very, very, very last villager in this entire village. I don't know if any ran off into this other village. I didn't realize. I thought the armadillos spawned in the Badlands biome. I didn't think they spawned in the normal Savanna biome. Is he in here? Oh, he grew up. I'm pretty sure that's him anyways. I think there's 3 in the first one, and then which is the Plains biome, and then I don't remember how many were left over in the desert village. This could be the closest it's ever been to a village losing the challenge. However, it did survive, so I consider this a win still. Even if it's just one villager, you can't repopulate the village with just one villager. Somehow you would need another. So it's a good thing there's another village behind me, although my render distance is too low, so you can't see it, but you get what I mean. I think I'm just rambling on here. Basically, the Savanna village can survive against a raid on its own in theory. I feel like this might have happened before. I think the babies just do a better job at hiding and running away. Anyways, that's all I wanted to make a video about, just to see if the Savanna village could survive a raid. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, see you later. Goodbye.